So hello, in today's video, I'm going to explain the code of this GitHub repo. The repo is about the website of uh, ACES. So you can see website link in the description. So I am going to explain whole code how can edit the data, how we can fork this repo in setup in your local system, and then how we can push and how this website is hosted on the internet, and all things I am going to cover in this video. So stay tuned in this video for learning the new things and know more about this website code. So yeah, so first of all, whenever you see any project on GitHub or anywhere, so first part you have to do that read them docs before setup a local system. So here also we have that docs part, and we are going to see setup docs because we have to set up this repo or this code in our local system. So yeah, here, and let me show you first which tag they are using in this website. So this is tech doc. So basically this is the Next.js website, and for CSS point of view they use Tailwind and SAS, and everybody, and you, if you know React.js, then you can, and basically Next.js is a framework which is built on the React.js. So let me just show you quickly Next.js homepage. So yeah, Next.js by version, and you can see that Next.js is a framework which build in React.js, which build in top of React.js. And basically one of the difference, if I am going to tell you, then Next.js provides server-side rendering and another and many more features in top of React.js. So yeah, definitely if you want to build a website and host or do business, then you can build website in Next.js rather than React.js, because it is very useful while Google indexing or any online indexing part, and not for that there are other many use of Next.js. And then Node.js, typically in this website Node.js is not used, but yeah, we are going to use npm packages or node modules, so that's why they include Node.js. But we don't going to create our own server, rather than we are going to use a native file lambda function. I will tell you what they are in the hosting part. So yeah, this is all about tech, and you can find the links by clicking on here is the Node.js. So first of all, before set up this code in your local machine, make sure that Node.js is installed in your systems, and you can install Node by their official website. I will also give the link of this website in description. So here, and installation of Node is very simple. You have to just like check what bit machine you are using, just click on it, and from there, that if you are using Windows, then .exe file will download, and make sure, and then if you are using Linux, then .dpin file will be downloaded, and then you can just run that file and Node.js will be installed in your system. And for React.js part, we do not need anything to install, not Tailwind, not Next.js. So yeah, just one of the primary concern is make sure Node.js is installed in your system. Then, as this website is hosted on GitHub, that means there is some we have to install Git in our system. So just search Google git install, you will find that official docs, and here also you can based on your OS you can install Git. So yeah, these two are the prerequisites for before setting this repo in your local machine. First of all, install Node.js, then install Git. Okay, so let's directly jump to the setup docs. So first of all, we have to clone, and before clone, if you are not maintainer or maintainer of this repo, so first of all you have to fork this repo, but then you have to follow that step, because directly you cannot commit your, or directly you cannot push your changes in this repo. So if you are a owner of this website, or you can say member of this website, then be make sure you are you are you are maintainer of this project or the owner of this repo will definitely add you as a contributor. Then you can only directly clone this website and use it. But I am going to show you that fork part. So you have to just click on this icon fork and select if you're in organization or you're in a personal account. So I'm going to select personal account, and then here you can see that I one repo of that coffee is built in my account Jill Coder, and then you can follow the setup docs and then you can push. But as I am the current contributor in that website, so I am tell you the direct path. But yeah, this is typical path you have to follow when you are going to contribute in any open source organization or any open source project. So yeah, so first of all, for setup docs is telling, and for local setup you have to just follow that setup docs, and yeah, that's it. Install node.js, git, and then follow this. So first of all, we have to clone our website, so run this command. So here that website clone, and here you can see that one folder is created, and by the time that 4 files are installed, let me just show you other part. And in your local machine, if this project is already cloned, then you have to just make sure to run git pull first before doing any changes or committing any changes. Otherwise you will get error, not error, but your commit history and the repository official commit history will not match, so you may suffer. But yeah, if you set up this repo before after some time, you have to just pull like what are the changes done in the main branch. And let me tell you about branches. So here you can see that there are many branches, but if you want to just say change text or some basic setup of website, then just work in a main branch, don't worry about other branches. And if you want to contribute, then make sure like fork, then change code, and then make pull request, and maintainer will see, and if your changes are okay, then it will merge into the main branch. So yeah, let me just show you, and you can by that time our website clone here. Our website is successfully cloned here. So let me just go to that folder website. So you have to just type cd website, and this for opening VS Code new window, we have to just type code dot. So yeah, then again go to setup docs. What next step we have to follow? Here you have to run npmi, and before npmi, make sure node.js is installed in your system. That I tell you in the starting of this video only. So yes, you have to just run npmi, and here all the node modules which are used in this project were installed by npm package manager. You can also use yarn, but for simplicity I will not going to I do not want to install yarn. For you can use npm also, like not an issue. And for that, and then you have to create .env file. Basically, if I'm tell you what .env files are, so it's for any website or any server, there are some values which you do not want to which you do not want to show to you in your code base or in your codes, and basically you do not want to make them to the public. So here the .env file comes into feature, and this how we can use that environment variable, that you do not need to worry. You just need to add .env file, and I will show you that where we are using these two variables. So just copy the file names, make sure follow the same path, and in the root itself you have to create .env file, and here you can say that one env file will be created. And okay, I'm not mentioned one part, please use any code editor, and here I'm using Visual Studio Code. You can use any of thing here of your choice, but I'm recommending you Visual Studio Code because you can do anything in Visual Studio. Like you can create Android apps, you can create website, anything you assume. So yeah, and then for running our website, what command we have to see? npm run there. So let me just show you that part. Let me just run that website, and you can use that local 300. Our website is running, so let's just open local 300. And first time Next.js will take some time, so yeah, just reload it. Local 3000, you can see that our website is running in our local server, and this is our website. So let me just show you the basic part of the website. This is our home page. Then we have about page. This is on basically the ACES is a club of Nirma University, and Nirma University is Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Nirma University is a very famous university of Gujarat. So you can find more about Nirma University in an online website. So yeah, this is the vision of mission of club, and I'm not going to show all the things. I'm just showing the basic structure of that. So here all the team members and developer images are shown and the data are shown, and then we have event page, and I will don't worry, I will explain each and every code so that in future if you are working in this project you do not face any difficulty. So this is our event page, and then we have contact, us page. Yeah, and this is our location of Nirma University. They can view it full screen. And by the way, I am also studying in Nirma University. Currently I am in third year. Okay, then you can see that. And let me just show you first file, like where our program will start, like not in Next.js code. I am talking about Node, and here packet.json file is the heart of that any Node app or any npm or any React app. You can assume that where that Node is coming, Node modules are used, then packet.json file which you have to look. So here Next.js provide that inbuilt that command, and let's just all provide next dev for running the development, next build for build making the project output. Here you can see that one dot next folder is created by build command. You can also create by default they'll will do all the things for you. Then we have start, lint, and then export. This three command I not suggest, like if you do not know Next.js, then and you do not need this also, because if you want to contribute then next and dev is sufficient for that. Then we have log.json file. Basically log.json file include all the modules we are using and that version and that GitHub repo etc things. So then here as we are using Tailwind CSS, so this is a basic config file of Tailwind. And if you do not know what is Tailwind, then if you do not know anything in programming, then just Google Tailwind CSS, and let me just open. And you can find that website. Tailwind is a framework which used for build the modern website. And I'm not going to go into deep like what are these classes and how Tailwind works, but yeah, basically this is it. And for Tailwind, for Next.js, we have to include this part, and theme we are using only one theme, so we do not need it. Then we have core CSS again, do not going to define it. Then we have Next.js config file, and yes, this website is built in Next.js, so we require one Next.js config file. And what this variable is doing, I'm also not going to tell you, like Google it and find by yourself, because this is not mandatory thing. And that ENSLink, as you all know that there are some sort of rule we have to follow while coding, like how to make spaces, how to do naming conventions, and it is things. 1 second. Then so yeah guys, sorry for disturbance. Okay, so let me go further in Babel. Like by default Next.js, some sort of compiler Next.js need to convert that basic React app into the server side code. So yeah, that's why Babel comes into picture. Then we have style folder, and here I'm explaining all the folders and their work. Then we will go to the code part. Don't worry. And here you can see that we do not use the .css file for styling. We are using Sass. On what is Sass? Google it and find that what is Sass. And let me in brief I can tell you that Sass is built in CSS, and you can write CSS in a better way. Like here, let's say not found is one div with id not found, then in basic CSS you will write like not found, and then here you can write a for tagging that anchor tag. But here in that inner part or inner curly brackets of not found, you can write it. There is one function, there are many functions SAS provide, you can google it, but yeah, here basically we are using SAS. Then you can also write simple CSS in SAS, not a issue. So because of that only reason I'm not explaining whole SAS. So yeah, and for every page we have different size file, like about page we have about, then contact, then event, yeah, and all of this. Public, as public is something which can be accessed if we talk about specific. The public is like public images are easily accessible by here only, like here our API. And let's say we have to access this image, so you have to just copy and just copy that image name. You have to just write slash, and let me just copy that name and copy and just paste, and this is JPG image. So yeah, and you can see that we can access by that our website URL and slash that image. So yeah, this is one function which we are going to use in internal, so I'm explaining right now. So yeah, this is our public images, and this is our fav icon of app, and side of this file you do not have to touch I think. So yeah, we explain. Then page, another main part in Next.js, that page folder. So basically whatever the JSX or JS files here you have is same use as a router. Like if you are going to go in about, let's say you are going to go on about route, like here you can see that we have a slash about here. So here the code which is in about page is going to be execute, and in top of that in every path one file will be common is slash app.js. like in every path or every what I can say, in every route this app.js file will be executed first, then we are going to, based on our route, that file will be executed. But do not go deep into Next.js. You can simply assume that when that about route will be called, then the file will call and then file will run. It is about.jsx. Same way, if I'm going to go to event route, here you can see that we have events, then file will call, the file events.jsx will be called. So this is basic routing in Next.js. And that API part you can if you know about Next.js, then Next.js also provide that. Basically Next.js is a server side ending, so we can call that our server side code in our front end part. So here the API parts come, and it is working same as a page like a page route. Like whenever someone call that route, like our app, what is our app running, the localhost slash API slash contact mail, then that API will call this code. I will show you in the code part like how this API is calling. But yeah, this is basic about slash API. And node modules are, you can assume that whichever node modules which we are using in this our website. So this is a list of all, and by npmi this folder will be downloaded. This is basic images which we are using in this project. Then docs, you can in the official page by setup docs we are going to come here. So yeah, and docs is one of the main part in any contributed project. So yeah, you have to familiar with docs. Like it is very easy, like it's simply most of time it will have md file only or mdx based on project. Then we have here data is a main folder. Like you can edit any data from this data part only. You do not have to worry about what we write in the code. Then these are some helper JSX or helper React component which we are going to use in our app. And .next is output of our whole Next.js app. And here you can find that we have server, and in server.page these are page we have. And in app.js, if I'm show here, all pages code will compile. And yeah, as a developer you are not going to, yes, you by some point you need it, but right now we do not want to see what is built in next folder here. So let me just control Z. So yeah, so let's just directly come to the first part, like how we can edit text of website. So first of all, see the route, which route is this. This is home page, or we do not have after slash, so this the index.js file will call here. So find index.js file, and let's say you have to edit this logo text. So how we can find? So one of the way that find in here you have to just matching that this text with here, and one of the ways you can VS Code, you can just copy this text, control F V, and here you can see that first of all, but this is meta tag which will use as a title. So then after that, here you can find that text. Here you can see that whole logo text is here, so you can edit anything. Like here I will just replacing with the meta text. So here you can see that automatically the text is changing. So this how you can edit any static tag in our website. So this is about home page, and let's say you have to edit about page. So this is our text. So first of all, go to about.js file, find the text, don't worry about HTML or anything, and just replace this tag here with your custom tag. Just write anything, save it. Now output you can see your text. We just undo all the changes. So yeah, this is all. Then we have contact page, and as same you can edit any text in the website, like that file part, please remember, like slash route slash about means about.js files. I'm explaining in very brief. If you do not know .js, you can also edit that text because of that. Then we have team page. So till this point, how I can see, you can tell that how you can edit a home page text. You can also edit images. One of the ways, like put any direct image URL, or put your image in image folder or in public folder. Both of way are right. I will show you both of it, don't worry. But right now, let me just show you how we can edit data, simple text only. So here you can see that all the three faculty data is showing. So for edit any team page, like where the team page code is running here, team.js file, and here whole code are combined. So you do not need to worry about that component part, just go to the data part, and here you can find faculty, and here you can see that we have 3 faculties. So let me just show you how you can edit the name of first faculty. So you have to just change your name. Let me show you. I am the director, temporary. See, so yeah, you can see that here text will be changes automatically, and here the same .director.jpt. Whenever you see in image path /director.jpt, that means that image is in public folder. So here one image is here, the director.jpg. And when this is an example of a direct path, like here we are providing the direct path of that faculty. Let me just undo all the changes. So yeah, so if you want, whenever you want to make images slash, then put it in the public folder, and you can follow this same, and you can pull out a direct path. So this is all about faculty data. Then we have team data. For changing the team data, you can head over to the team part. Here you can see that all the images are in the image folder are imported. So by default, if your image is not in public folder, so you have to tell Next.js implicitly that this is the image and I want to import. So here the name of the all images are given, and you see that all the images, here I am importing the image, and here I am giving that name for image. So in future, if you want to edit an image, so do not worry, and like here you can find all the board members. So just create one image with same name as same extension, just drag and drop here, and the image will directly change. Let me how we can yeah, this you have to do. Again, I'm repeating, you have to just same name like chill.jpg. Let me just show you. So any image I can took, I will select this image. Let's say rename. What is my image? Dot jpg. You can change the extension in any way. There is not big change, and here you have to just drag and drop. And you have to consider one replace function will call, and here your image is changing. So yeah, and in output that image also change. And here you can see that one image is my image is changed. So yeah, here I will just go to the delete this part, and in future I will edit that part, don't worry about it. So let me just show you direct path, how you can put direct path. So here you can see that GL is imported like this. You can also give direct path like here. Let me just go to my GitHub page. Just go to the home page. I am just grabbing that image, don't worry, I'm not doing anything. So inspect, open image in new tab. This is my image, URL official GitHub, and here from that image we can put direct image. In output you will see that so why it is not working. Okay, basically there may be a cross origin error. So right now let's just make gil.cpg, and I will change further. So let me just remove. And how we can remove, you have to just select and you can remove, and please follow the basic JSON conversion for that. And how, okay, I will show you how we can let's just see. I am change something in this rep option. I want to go to the back pull part. So how we can go, I will show you in the next, I will show you after some time. This how you can edit team data, you can edit developer data at the same way. One of the main data I want to show you is like event data. So it's not defined. Yes, basically we change the data where we are using the okay. In next years you will get that type of window. Let's just solve that error in and comment out all the things what going to run. That's it. We have to just refresh, I guess. Okay, so there is not any error issue. I will add my data after some time. Now we have event page. Event home page is very simple. All faculty and all the events basic photo are shown, and here below one of the main part of website is comes. We have three type of event. One is past, like past you can assume that event is finished, and upcoming with the event will come in the future. And we have live event. Basically live concept is very simple. Let's say an event is starting on June 25, and here I am taking demo. Time is very large because I want to see that live functionality. I want to show you the live functionality. So here you can see that the event is in live first. So from code perspective, if you want to add any event or remove any event or change data of any event, you do not need to worry about how that in the page folder in event.js how this whole things is working, like how this whole code is working. You have to just edit that event data. So here what we have to do that here you can find title is what is a basic event or your event is about, and basically heading of your event. Then we have about I will recommend it that use only 3-4 line text for about section, because more text will not show nicer in our website view. Then we have time is the main function. Let me just go first other function. Then we have join link. You can see that In live part, join link will be activated, and in upcoming part, the register link will be activated. So yeah, these two are the different. You can push the same thing, same link also, but here I am giving two functionality for adding two different links. So we have join link, and here you can see that we do not have any registration link, but you can create by simply type, and whenever you stuck in the event patch, go to this simple reading, like which keys, what the key, which key is doing what in our website. So here, and here you can give any link, and recommended that give the direct link, not relative. Then here is online, like is online is related to event, like event is online or offline. Based on that, if we say is online is true, that means events online. If online is false, then event is offline. Then we have location. If your event is offline, then you have to just specify the location where that events will going to be happen, and by whom, like from which organization or from which club that event is organizing. And then we have duration simply means how many hours your event will be take. Like here I'll take it 2000, but you can take any like 200 2 hours 3 hours based on your event time. Then here I want to explain that time part. So first field is year, like in which year this event will come or which event is passed. Then we have month, and basically, and remember one thing, like it for month part, by default here zero based indexing come, like a Jan will be like January will be at the zero part, zero index, February is one index, and likewise versa. At then 11 index value will 11 is for December. So we make sure to use this indexing only. Then we have date, like in that month which date your event will be. Then we have hours, hours in 24 hours scope, like 0 to 24. Then we have minutes. So yeah, this field and mandatory fields are like you have to enter this 5 field also. If you do not know time, then just enter 0 0, don't 0 0. But yeah, this is mandatory thing, you have to enter time. So based on time, system will identify itself, like event is upcoming, live or past. Like here if I make 2 hours as duration, then basically this event is a past event. Like you have to just refresh that page, and here you can see that a live event is on, and that event which before is in the live part is now in past part. So yeah, this is about the event data file, like how you can edit the data if event file, and about that event page, how we can edit. And for changing that image, we make sure if you are using relative path, like we are using slash, then the public folder image you have to change or add. And if you are importing image like this, like here you can see that developer part, so you have to make sure to add that image in here, image folder, and you can also create the subfolder here. Then okay, so faculty data, team data, same as a developer option, you can edit team data also. You have to just if you want to change any image of any team member, so you have to go to image, and please see the import part. In the board folder we have all the images, so create one another image with the same name, same extension, just drag and drop, your image will be changed. So yeah, this is all about most of pages, I think. And we cover event page, we cover team page, and basic text you can edit. Like you can here you can see that feature route team, you have to go team.jsx file, and then you can edit the text. And you can edit event data same way. I'm not got time, I'm not recommending that. You can change that static data, but do not go in that here, like internal code, and make sure 2 times before changing any internal code, because that may crash the website. So yeah, so here let me just show you what this API is doing. So if you are going to go on contact page, so somehow here we are making one post request in our relative path slash API to contact me, and this is the same function. Like this function will call that call on that API. So here you do not have to see code again. Here you can see that two environment variable. Then this how we can access our environment variable. And this is for server side. If you want to create an environment variable for that Next.js front-end part, so you have to use, I guess, I'm not sure, but you have to use something next before it, or React. You can Google and find it. So yeah, this here you have email and then password, and you can just change. And for this website, we are the email and password is already sent to the organization, so I am not revealing it, but you can use your own for make working of that API. And that API will call whenever someone click on submit button in contact form. So what we cover how we can set up code in your local machine, how you can add a simple text, how you can edit images, how you can edit event data, how you can edit team data, how you can edit developer data, then how you can change look of website. Okay, that's it. This is it for like this website is not big, so yeah, this is it for this. And after you do some changes, like here I'm do some changes, like I'm edit that I'm remove developer, I'm removing it. So how we can add that data now? So again go to the setup docs, and yeah, all the docs are created, so use it like in future. You don't purpose of our developer of this project is only that in future if someone non-coder person want to edit the data, then he can do easily, like he or she don't face any difficulty. So you have to just run the command after you do any changes. You have to do git add, and we make sure you are contributor. If you are forking this website, then you have to again you have to follow same command, but whenever you push one you have to make pull request to this repo from your repo for make the change. I'm just naming demo for purpose, and you can push here. Here I'm pushing it. Maybe authenticated error would not come. Okay, we have pushed our code, and GitHub is very fast. You can see your changes like before 18 seconds we have our commit, and here you can see that our demo commit is live. And now let me just show you how we can pull how we host this website. So basically for hosting purpose, again go to go to website host docs, then here you find all the detail about hosting. Website is host on Netlify. Netlify is a very powerful website, or you can say cloud hosting the static site website, which built in Next.js, React.js, and all basic HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. You have to just not Netflix. You have to just you have to search Netlify. Open Netlify. Here I'm showing like a how I host the website. So you have to log in with email and password. So okay, back with, so you have to log in with your Gmail. Then from Gmail you can log into your Netlify account, and that's GitHub is one board. Here we also create one board for so that every time we push on the GitHub this main repo, code will change, automatic website code will be changed here. So here you can find that website posted here. whenever this is for a website, and whenever you log in with this account, you will going to get this type of screen in Netlify. Here you can see that our last commit is a demo, and here the publish is done automatically. All the things are automated, so you do not have to need it like this. All things are done by Netlify itself, so we do not have. And this is our link, and you can see that it's working fine. So I want to show you one thing in this part, like how I'm adding that environment variable part. And this is basic. You can find any tutorial in Netlify so that you can change all the things in it. And here you can see that we have, if you want to change the site name, you can change by here. This time we are going to go with shift term. And for edit the environment variable part, just go to build and deploy part section. First of all, let me just show you the starting. Go to site overview part. Open this website. So what is our main home page? This is our home page. Open website. Go to site setting. Then go to build and deploy. Then here in environment. Here you can do that. We have two environment variable. You can edit or add any environment variable for your choice. So here you can also see. I am not showing in this video. So you can create any variable. You can remove, and yeah, this is all like this did it. And if and how Next.js is calling that set API server side code. So here Netlify provide one functional name is Lambda. If you know AWS, then Lambda is a serverless function. So yeah, and if you see here we have 3 Lambda function. I'm not going to show you docs here. One of our Lambda function will be called by the contact form, and our mail will be sent. Another this is advanced part, like if you want to use Node.js server, or you can use server side Lambda function in your project, then you can use Netlify CLE and then Netlify dev. It will Netlify the Lambda function in your local machine if you are not using Next.js. Then so this is all about hosting part. And I guess if you want to change something, text or any images, then you do not want to go into that hosting part. You have to just set up this repo in your local machine and just push your changes, and your changes will be live soon. Like our demo changes, what we change in our demo part, we remove one person who is me. So here in team section, you can see that changes is live. We do not find geocolor here. And yeah, this is it for this video. The video is very long, but yeah, I try to explain each and every part. I do not go into the code part of this website, because for adding the content or contributing, first of all you learn Next.js, and if you learn Next.js, then learning the code is not the thing for you. But in this part I really focus on the non-coder part. Like if you do not know coding, or you are just a little bit understanding coding, then you can also edit data of this website. And again at the end, thank you to all the developer of this website. I will tell all the name: Janmajay Shastri, Krishna Vora, Jatin, Barun, and Dhruvisha. And yeah, little bit contribution from my side also. So yeah, so thank you and watching this video, and have a great life.